Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Shadow Justice Secretary referred to the number of cases outstanding in the Magistrates' Court, 460,000. What he neglected to mention to the House was that after the first lockdown, that peaked at 525,000 and has come down since then by 65,000 cases as that caseload reduces relentlessly, month on month, as our system recovers. He mentioned waiting times. Of course, we don't want to see very long waiting times, but I can tell him that for remand cases that had their first hearing in November, the clear majority will have their trials by July of this year, and for bail cases, the clear majority will have their trial heard by December of this year. He mentions the report, which I've read carefully. Regrettably, its authors, who do not inspect HMCTS, did not engage with HMCTS prior to finalising it, which was regrettable. He mentions witnesses and victims, who are at the heart of everything we do. Those vulnerable witnesses, where it's appropriate, can give evidence under Section 28, recorded in advance, or well in advance of the trial, in order to avoid issues with forgetting particular evidence. And I would strongly encourage the CPS, defence, judges and other court users to use this Section 28 facility. Now, he mentioned, Mr. Speaker, the number of cases outstanding in the Crown Court. He said, before the pandemic, he claimed the system was in bad shape. He mentioned the 39,000 outstanding Crown Court cases outstanding in March of last year before the pandemic. What he forgot to mention, Mr. Speaker, was that when Labour left office in 2010, it wasn't 39,000, it was 47,000, considerably higher. He talked about cuts. I anticipated he might, so I looked up the HMCTS budget, which in 2011 was 1.65 billion. It's gone up by 200 million to 1.85 million. He asks about the number of courtrooms and court centres. As I said, we now have 290 operational, COVID-safe Crown Court jury trial rooms, significantly more than we had before COVID. And as I said in my first answer, in the Magistrates' Court, the outstanding caseload has been declining relentlessly, month on month, every month since August, and in the Crown Court, disposals exceeded receipts, so the lines crossed for the first time in the full week before Christmas. And finally, Mr. Speaker, he asked about COVID and COVID safe. Of course, Public Health England and Public Health Wales have signed off our courts as COVID safe. The number of HMCTS staff testing positive is in line with what you would expect in the general population. It follows the general population. It's no higher, it's no lower. And lateral flow testing is available at local authority lateral flow testing sites. We're exploring whether we can roll it out more fully. But he asked finally about the record of this government on criminal justice. The most authoritative source of data is, of course, the Crime Survey. It's the only ONS-approved set of crime statistics. And crime in the last 10 years under this government has fallen, 9.5 million down to about 5.6, a 41% reduction in crime, according to the Crime Survey. Those numbers speak louder than words. Our record is a good one.